Oh,
Hey.
shit.
Dun, 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 dun. I can't twerk today.
Dun, dun. You can't?
Hey. Mackie, dance. Yeah.
I am. Shoot in the head.
Hey. Dun, 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 dun. God, I love it so much.
You have
every time.
such a gift for the beat, really.
For the rhythm.
For the rhythm.
You don't think you have that, huh?
No, don't you see me practicing every time a song comes on?
Yeah, but I feel like you've started
In the car?
You're learning how to move your body.
What
more.
does practicing for the beats look like?
Like Colin or Kenna will play a song in the car and they'll be like, okay, ready, Mackie? Got it? Do you hear it?
Just literally feeling the beat.
Yeah.
Just counting. Okay.
Because she'll clap off beat.
Whew.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like is something so wrong with me like that I can't catch a beat? Like it's definitely something's up. I know I have dyslexia, but I'm not sure if that has to do with beats, and honestly it might.
Beat dyslexia. I would never like pin you as that person who can't
Really?
feel a beat. Yeah. You would?
Yeah.
I just don't know you well enough, I guess.
Are you
Just catch me
kidding?
on the dance floor, Alex. It's pretty brutal.
Okay. I'll see you. We'll figure it
We
out.
still
We'll get
love
out there.
you for who you are, though.
Yeah, I love myself, so that's the best part.
There you go. Perfect. Love it.
Oh, it's been a minute, you guys. I've missed y'all.
I missed you guys.
I know.
Week off last week for the holiday. How was the 4th?
The 4th was good. We went home.
Very relaxing.
Why did we go
basically-
home, Mackie?
We had no plans, so we were just like, let's hit the road and go hide in Alpharetta, Georgia.
God forbid we stay here and not have something to do. Yeah.
I mean, dude.
I mean, I'd rather be at home with my parents hiding rather than hiding in my Nashville apartment with no
That's
plans.
fair. Yeah.
In our defense, like, we had a few invites, but like nothing that was screaming like
No, I told
4th
Ken, I
of
was like,
July.
Okay.
well,
Does
I
that make
said,
sense?
Yeah.
I had no invites. And she's like, well, I had like 5. And I'm like, from who?
I exaggerated. I had like 2. And you had the
like-
same one of like, it was like go to like maybe some pool here or like go to the beach,
Right. Okay, you're right.
which I
So
guess
I was
those are screaming 4th of July. But
That
like,
feels like 4th of July. Yeah.
honestly, I think we really wanted like a boat and a lake, and those weren't in the books for us.
Pool
That's
or
fair.
beach, we wanted lake. So we're like some brats headed home hoping like somebody at home would get a boat. And they didn't. So we were just at our friend's parents' pool. But it
Nice.
was relaxing.
That's
no
cool.
pressure.
It was a nice, relaxing weekend. How was your break and your vacation?
Wholesome like yours.
Love
Yeah.
it.
We went down and visited some friends in Alabama, went out on the lake, Era's first boat,
Era's first trip.
Era's first road trip, Era's first life jacket, a lot of firsts.
Did she love the air? Like the
She fell
wind on the
asleep in
boat?
2 seconds. Like we put her in the life jacket and she's like anything that she can like burrow into. She's so like my daughter. Like she
She's
just burrows in, gets
cuddly.
cuddly and like falls asleep. 2 seconds. As
Oh
soon as
my
we started
God.
going, she was just out. Loved it. All good. No worries. Fantastic.
That is like just so cute. I mean, she's an angel.
Yeah, she is.
We need to come see her again soon.
I know. We got to get her on the pod soon. I was thinking about doing it today, but she's having kind of a tough start to the week. I think she's dropping a nap. That's a problem. So she's going to go for 5 to 4 naps a day. And
Oh, dropping a nap, like one less nap.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
so she's a
favorite
little
thing
fussy.
is when you say, she's having a tough day.
Yeah, she
It's
is.
like so cute.
Because like she's just having a regular day.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
That's
so
how I view
cute.
it. I'm like, oh, you're having a tough one, huh? This is going to be a tough week for you. It's okay. We'll get through it. No worries.
Aw,
Like,
tough Monday for Era.
yeah, it was a tough one. But
So glad you guys got to have a trip though.
Me
yeah, it was
too.
good. It was really good. It was nice to like unplug. It was the first time I've unplugged like completely in a while too. So that was really nice.
Good.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
deserve that.
Yeah, you do.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into it, shall we?
Shall we?
So last night we were at dinner with our friends.
Where?
Obviously, the only place we go in Nashville once a week.
Midnight
Oil.
Of course.
Our favorite pizza place here. And we were just having a conversation because after Mackie and I eat dinner, or yeah, after we eat any meal, honestly, we're like, okay, what's for dessert? And we've talked about dessert on the podcast before, but like
It's gotten like more extreme, I feel like recently.
it is, our sweet tooth is like bad. And everyone at the table was like, oh yeah, like we don't really need a dessert. Like we were like, should we order churros here? Like what's the vibe? And like, nah, like we're good on dessert.
I'm not a big like restaurant order dessert girl.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like
mean, you
usually
get
like
the
dessert
churros,
menu.
though.
But yeah, at Midnight Oil, I'm going to want the churros. But like nobody wanted it last night. And then I started asking, I'm like, do you guys eat dessert like after dinner? And everyone's like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, this is concerning because most definitely after dinner, we eating dessert, and also breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, when you said like I have dessert after breakfast, like the table was like, what?
Like, what do you eat? Yeah.
So it's like you have eggs in the morning, and then immediately after eggs,
I have a peanut butter cup.
Are you kidding me?
No.
So you have dessert after every meal?
It's not something huge like a brownie, but like, yeah,
a small little peanut butter
it's
cup.
a peanut butter cup.
Like a mini one?
A mini one.
Okay.
Not
Or-
like a Reese's, but a little Trader Joe's one.
Got it.
Dark
Those
chocolate.
are so good,
So
by the way.
good.
Oh my goodness.
I'll have like half of my like chocolate protein bar after breakfast.
Okay. You're still getting some protein.
Still getting protein, but like need that sweet chocolate flavor in my mouth.
As I've gotten older, my sweet tooth has evolved. Like way more intense now than ever in my life.
Oh shit.
So that might be what you're looking for.
like shit. We're
Yeah.
fucked then.
Yeah.
I mean,
it can't get worse than it is right now. Truly.
I don't have it after every meal, but after dinner for sure. Like I have to, especially before bed. I think that for me, that's more so what it is. Is like I need a sweet thing before I go to sleep.
Mine's like after salty food immediately.
yeah, we're gonna need to figure out how to like stop this because it's
I'm
seeming like not that I would ever say we're fat, but like maybe we're not reaching our goals, our fitness body goals because we are having dessert after every meal.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not helping. I'll tell you that.
Over the serving
sure.
size on peanut butter cups daily. For sure.
Like how many do you have after dessert? Sometimes it'll be like 6, right?
After,
or
what do
sorry,
you-
after dinner.
yeah, sometimes it's like 6.
Yeah.
That's when it gets bad. Like I'll get a stomach ache at that point.
Yesterday's desserts for me consisted of banana pudding from Buc-ee's because we road tripped.
She's ruthless on the road trip snacks. Tell them what you got at QT.
Oh shit, what did I get at QT?
A taquito.
Oh yeah, I got a taquito.
Oh boy.
I love a taquito.
Oh boy. Okay.
So
Like, can't wait to ride
peanut
in the
butter.
car
Little
with
gas
you.
station taquito?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love a taquito. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what a gas station. Okay.
Oh
sure.
really?
Yeah,
Okay. So banana pudding, M&M peanut butter cup or M&M peanut butter flavor, and those cherry sours.
Those were
then-
the most god awful thing I've ever seen. Red dye 40 and like corn syrup.
Oh yeah, bad.
You're
High
on it.
fructose
That's
corn syrup.
yeah, that's exactly what that is. Red dye 40 is crazy. Yeah.
She's really into the ingredients nowadays.
We had to outlaw those peanut butter cups in my household.
Why?
Eating too many?
Yeah, I'll eat them all. I will do an entire tub in a sitting.
Have you ever put them in the fridge or freezer?
No.
Dude, he's not allowed to buy them.
I'm about to get them I'm about to get them on the way home tonight.
Mackie thinks they're too hard when I put them in the freezer. So I've done fridge recently.
They're in
It's
the
just-
pantry today.
I could do fridge.
Oh, a nice cold.
I can put them in that drawer that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And see what happens. Yeah.
the wet dry.
Get a little
Yeah, wet dry
crispier.
drawer. Yeah.
Yeah. So dessert
So,
for us. All
Hopefully
the time.
that some people can relate to that.
It sounds like a good lifestyle though. Dessert on every meal.
But it's like when you go to the gym every morning at 6 a.m. and
You're eating
you never
eggs
look
at
different.
gym every morning at 6 a.m., eggs at 8 a.m., dessert at 8:30.
Yeah,
It's
sounds
like,
good.
what's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be happy.
No complaints.
That's the thing. Like at least I feel like we need to just feel like whatever our body's wanting, I'm going to give that to my body.
Sure.
If I'm craving a dessert, I'm going to have to do it. I have a hard time saying no to desserts
Yeah.
and alcohol.
I'm with that.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think we could definitely look into like healthier desserts, like sugar-free or something like that.
But then it's not as good.
Nah.
Okay.
That's the whole point of a dessert is
It's
to
a treat.
it's a treat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we can just lessen our dessert intake every day.
I'm going to try to stop after breakfast.
Yeah, me too.
That's probably a good place to start. Yeah. Maybe no desserts before noon.
Okay.
Having chocolate after eggs is
crazy, right? It's
crazy.
insane, dude.
No, Mads was like, so what do you eat for breakfast? I'm like, so I have 2 hard-boiled eggs and like a sausage patty. And then I'll need to have, she's like, after hard-boiled eggs, you're having chocolate?
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, the
wild.
hard-boiled eggs are just unreal.
Yeah.
I totally cut out of those a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
oh,
you're
really?
done
You're
with-
just
I'm out. I still make them for her and put them in the fridge because
Nice of
I'm
you.
the master. But they're out. They're out of my diet. They're nasty.
yeah. That's a lot.
Moving on from the egg talk.
Yeah, please.
Always.
Okay. Into the men talk.
Here we
What
go.
did you learn about men this weekend?
We were sitting around with some of our high school guy friends and they were like, just basically, I wouldn't say roasting, but like they were
Critiquing?
girls, and all they would talk about is like their bodies and like, oh my God, look at these girls' tits, or like she has an ass on her. And like these men were just ruthless about women on Instagram. And I said to them, I was like, you guys, I don't even want to know what your group message is with your friends, because I feel like it's brutal.
And they're like, yeah, you can't see it.
They would never let us see it. But it just got us thinking, like, what did it get us thinking?
I think that like once they start dating somebody,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
will
that's
it
what it
change
is.
their
Okay,
mind?
yeah. Thank you, Mackie. Basically just
Just Mackie holding it down today.
really
Just
is.
I got you. No worries. Yeah, here you go.
But I feel like when men, like, they talk like this about women to begin with, but then when they start dating someone, or they actually start to like them, they'll pull back on the physical and body and like degrading talk.
On other girls, you mean? Like when they start dating somebody, like somebody starts dating you, and then they're in the group message and start getting like pictures of me in the group message, they won't like critique me?
Well, yeah, duh, obviously
the
not,
deal?
but like,
Or
no,
you
I'm just
mean
saying,
you?
yeah, me.
Oh, yeah,
saying-
well, for sure.
They won't participate in that talk anymore, but it's like that's where it started. So like it's kind of messed up if you think about it for the girl. It's like, oh, he only liked me or he only started to like me because I had big tits or whatever, or because of my butt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
or because
kinda
I was
sad.
skinny. It's sad. And then it's like,
It's definitely the culture of boys. Like I feel like it starts around 6th grade and like it just actually never stops.
I just feel like no, it doesn't stop, but most relationships have to start with like that physical attraction.
They mostly do.
I mean, that's what makes you approach somebody.
Yeah, true.
You're not like, wow, her personality looks sick from across the room.
Right.
True, but like those relationships that start in a friendship, I feel like are different.
True. I
Yeah.
agree with that. I think that from a guy's perspective, I
Yes.
think
We love the male perspective.
I can absolutely vouch for a lot of those relationships. Like your buddy gets into something with this girl and he brings back to the group chat whatever he does about her physicality, and then that spawns conversation. And then the weirdest thing to me has always been, okay, but now we're 6 months down the line and you're dating this girl now. And like, we don't forget all the stuff that you told us 6 months ago about like what she does in the bedroom type stuff.
Oh God.
And it's like, you probably should have thought about this before you like wifed this girl up, because we all know all about her now. And I would feel weird about that if people, like if my buddies knew intimate details about like what my girl does in the bedroom, that would weird me out.
But do you think some guys want to know, like want their friends to know that stuff?
Maybe. I can't relate, but yeah, probably.
Or maybe if they're not actually thinking about like her being their wife.
Well, they're
Like,
not
if
at the
like-
beginning. That's
right.
the problem, right? Is they're not thinking about, not the problem. That's just the case. Like they're not thinking
Yeah.
about that early on.
Yeah.
Would that make you feel weird knowing that knowing that your boyfriend of 6 months told
God.
all his buddies about what you do in the bedroom and all that early on?
I wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
It's insane to me.
It's insane.
But I don't think it's ever going to stop.
I mean, obviously, like as a girl, you want your guy to be like, oh my God, my girlfriend's so hot. But like there's an extent that it's like, don't tell the details.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's got to be some level of intimacy where it's like, hey, this stuff stays between us, and you know.
Like imagine just at the beginning where they're like, yeah, I'm hanging out with big tits tonight.
Yeah.
Like that is just so bad.
I don't know if guys name girls the way that girls name guys.
Oh yeah. Girls are naming immediately.
Oh, you don't think guys are saying, you think, oh, I'm hanging out with Sarah tonight.
Yeah, whoever that is. Yeah,
Oh.
I think
My
so.
God. I feel like ours is more initials.
Yeah, we do initials and we also do like nicknames,
Yeah.
don't we?
Has that always been a thing?
Yeah.
Because I know through like
since high
Call Her
school.
Daddy did that and made it huge, but was that always a thing in girl culture?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
you mean
Okay.
how she was like Wi-Fi boy?
Yeah, because
Or
actually and now
whatever.
I'm thinking about even like Sex in the City, which you guys still haven't seen, have
Yeah,
you?
I know.
No,
Bad.
I've seen a little bit of it, but what part are you talking
She like Mr. Big.
about? Oh, yeah.
So she was naming guys. That
Yeah.
I mean, that was 90s, 2000s.
Yeah,
so
I think
guess,
it's
yeah,
always been a
around.
thing.
It's always been a thing, yeah.
Okay.
But it's nothing about like their penis.
Sure,
usually.
not always. Yeah.
Yeah,
Most
it's just
likely.
like maybe how you met them or like something
Like we
about
called Colin like Steeps.
Steeps from Steeplechase because that's how they met.
Fair.
For a while.
Cool.
Yeah. I've definitely had the nicknames. Like,
But yeah.
we don't need to get into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, nicknames are for sure a thing. But I feel like men are nicknaming based off of like body parts and shit.
Big tits, you think?
Yeah.
I don't know about. I mean, I haven't been around that. I don't know.
Like I'm hanging out with melons tonight.
Oh my God, dude.
I don't think dudes
Dude,
are
like,
doing
and
this.
also how
Dude.
brutal were the boys being in the car about our friend that has big boobs?
Oh yeah.
So mean.
What do you mean?
Oh, they're
I
just.
mean, I
like-
don't think it's mean.
Not
It's
mean,
just
they're
like
just, like, trying to be
they're
funny.
making like jokes about just like some girl who has like ginormous tits, and like they just like can go on and on and on about how she's gonna help us float if we get in a boat accident.
No, they're like, oh, dude, don't worry, you don't need a life jacket because she's right over there if we drown. Like,
Yeah, like they just can't stop.
no, and they're dying laughing about this for 30 minutes,
Yeah.
and it's like, bro, okay, now at this point it's disrespectful.
Boobs are funny, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Boobs are
I
funny.
just feel like, ugh. I can't deal with that.
See,
Boobs are
Alex
just
is
funny.
like dying about that.
No, but,
the floating.
It's funny because it's so dumb. Like it's just such dumb humor. It's like boobs, so stupid, dude. But it's funny, and it will never not be funny because, like you said, it's been funny since we were 12.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it will always be funny.
Yeah, and I feel like they always love moms too.
Yeah,
Like,
for
boys
sure.
will always love a MILF.
Oh yeah, they'll always love a MILF.
For sure.
Anyone 20 years older, it's like fascination.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
hilarious.
They're the best. They're the best.
Do you
just
love
don't
a
get
MILF?
it.
Love them. They're great.
Why? 'Cause
Good thing you're married to a MILF.
Is it like a fantasy that like you guys have always wanted to like hook up with like a MILF?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Somebody like starts it. Like there's just like somebody starting this in 6th grade, and it's just like a domino effect for all the boys in the world, I feel like.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, especially like if
Like the
if
first
somebody has an older brother.
Yes, or like the
forget
older
it, dude.
cousin. Yeah.
Yeah, forget it.
Oh my god.
You could ruin an entire 6th grade class
Oh, you
if
can't.
somebody has an older cousin. Like that's it.
Oh my god,
That's
that's,
so
honestly
true.
so true.
Yeah. One hangout and the whole perception of the grade can change.
They like just learn what boobs literally are.
For sure.
And that
Or like they'll start
How
like
you
partying
learn.
younger. Like if you have an older sibling and you start like seeing them like, or they host a pregame or something, and
Yeah.
the younger sibling comes down, it's like they'll start getting into alcohol and all
a little
that
beer
shit.
pong action
sure.
in the basement.
Way younger.
Do you guys have friends who had older siblings like that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
You just find yourself around stuff earlier.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's just the way of life. It's the circle of life.
It is
I
a
feel
circle.
like. I like
the
it.
circle of life. And that's what they meant when they wrote that. That's exactly what they were talking about, for sure. It's about drinking underage.
I
Yep,
love it.
definitely.
All right,
Love it.
moving on.
Yeah, let's
Yep.
move on.
Okay,
Uh,
you don't feel strongly about this. Do you want me to start it?
yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to think how I want to say this. I think too much about the clips.
Well, don't.
I know.
Just go.
Okay, so one of our guy friends does not have his tagged photos on. So like if you go to his profile, there's no photos in his tagged.
Which is a bummer because that's the number one way to stalk somebody when you first meet them, and he's single, right?
100%. And I was like,
You need
wait,
those.
this looks so sketchy that you don't have your tagged photos. And he's like, why? And I'm like, because you're specifically curating this feed that you want women to see when they go to your profile. You don't want them to see the unedited, unfiltered tagged photos that your friends post of you.
Right. I understand untagging yourself on maybe a one or three.
Yeah,
here
like
and
if you
there.
don't feel like you
As a
look the
girl.
best.
I
like,
do it as a girl.
Bad angle.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cut that one loose. But yeah, somebody who has 0, which my boyfriend has 0, or like he has
Oh,
one
no,
that I
he
tagged him
doesn't.
in. Yeah.
He has no tagged
He
photos?
has one that I've tagged him in.
Oh no, Colin, you're getting called out here.
One tagged photo?
Or 2, no. I just checked.
No.
They're both yours?
No, one's like a work friend or something.
Okay.
But yeah, like I've asked him, it's just like,
What does
he's
he say?
he doesn't have an answer.
There's
really.
no defending
Yeah,
that.
there's no defending. I don't know. I really don't.
Because you're making a conscious effort to curate
Yes.
your appearance online. Like,
Yeah.
and that's fine, by the way, but
It's
we're
fine.
all allowed to be sketched out about it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
be
I mean,
like,
I'm
okay, you're clearly not happy about
Yeah.
whatever is being tagged.
Yeah.
And I feel like even guys go to, have you ever, I guess you're fucking married. Sometimes you just don't
Ew,
relate. but,
ew,
like-
he's so married. Ew.
But like, I just feel like guys sometimes go to girls tagged to be like, oh, let's
Like, let
see
me
the,
see her not. I mean, the girls are face tuning
yeah.
a lot.
for sure, we're going to tag. You're going to tag too. That's
Yeah.
the whole point of this conversation.
Guys and girls are going to tag.
No doubt, as you should.
Yeah.
That's how you get to know somebody,
Right.
appearance wise, at least.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm with that.
And friends wise, see what kind of like
True.
If you're a girl posting so many selfies, which like I feel like we do a lot, it's like tagged can help you out with like showing people that you have friends.
Honestly, don't go to our tagged because they're all podcast clips.
True.
Have you checked your tag recently?
No, is it
Oh
terrifying?
my God, it's all love you bye.
Yeah.
It's like we
That's
don't even have
hilarious.
friends at this point.
Mine are too. Mine are all love you
Yeah.
bye, net positive. Like it's all these podcast clips.
Oh,
I'm
the
like,
podcaster life.
Love it. But yeah, I just feel like,
Yeah, it's a little sketchy.
PSA.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into Colin a little bit about it tonight.
oh God,
it's a red flag.
I'm just gonna ask.
At minimum, it's a red flag.
it is a red flag.
Yeah.
At minimum.
It's
It is. It's
okay. Let me
sketchy.
take a look at this. That's curious.
Why are you trying to hide like, not the bad photos, but like an angle that you don't like? It's just,
Maybe
well, it's why
people-
are you doing it?
Why are you doing it?
Like that's really what it
Leave
is.
it
It's
be.
like you care about this.
you care too much.
Mental note won't stop me from maybe pursuing somebody, but at least like mental note, I know that you
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
Has he always been like that?
I don't know. Since I met him, yeah.
All right, so
It's crazy you followed through still.
Yeah. I'm still going. Yep.
It's wild.
still going strong.
Without the tagged photos, I approved. But yeah, I'm gonna ask him a little more. Maybe he has an answer.
Maybe he has a reason,
There's really
but I
not.
doubt it.
There's nothing he can say.
I'm gonna take a pic with him next time I see him.
You
I'll
should.
tag him
You
in it.
totally
Yeah, we'll
should.
do that.
Let's see if he'll remove it.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right,
report
PSA to honestly men and women out there. Don't hide your tag photos. Let people see.
Yeah.
It honestly will probably help you in the long run, especially if you're single.
Yeah, I think there's more. Is there more harm than good to be done if you remove tags versus if you leave them? Because if you leave them and people see you in not like the super ideal light, at least they're seeing you.
Yeah.
Versus being like,
No, they know.
they're hiding something.
That's right.
You know, so you might as well leave them up.
I 100% agree.
Leave him on, y'all. Leave him on.
Okay,
Love it.
get tagged.
Get tagged.
Get tagged. Is that the episode title?
Get tagged.
Maybe.
There it is. Perfect.
All right, moving on. Do you want to do this one?
Not really. I'm kind of chilling today. I got my wine. You got it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're drinking wine out of coffee cups.
KB, you drive us.
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
I feel like
Drive
I've
it.
been bad at driving recently.
Do you want me to try?
No, it's okay. I mean, if you want to, you don't. Okay. Maybe because you don't have an ex, so it's like awkward for you to speak on, or no?
No. I had an ex. I'm happy to talk about this.
Okay. So, the other weekend, one of my friends got a text from her high school friend, and it was like, "Oh my God, I just saw your ex at the airport. Like, LOL, he looks terrible." And that kind of like brought her mood down a little bit. She wasn't loving it. And she was like, "Ugh, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to hear that you saw my ex at the airport. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm like trying to get over him. I am over him until you brought it back up. And now we're back on the topic of talking about my ex." And I feel like this could go both ways. But if you have an ex or had an ex, would you want to know or want updates from people that they saw him?
For me, it depends. So in the beginning, like first 2 or 3 weeks, like, yeah, I'd love to know like what he's up to. But then it starts to get a little bit old, and it's kind of like what your friend was saying, like, hey, I'm like trying to get over this. Like, I'm trying to move on. Like, that's enough. I don't really want to hear. And also, you don't really want to hear if they're happy or if there's like something negative to be said about them. Like, it's like just nothing is better.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it always depends on the breakup, right? Like,
Yeah, it
if you're-
depends on the breakup. Exactly.
For me, I'm different because he, like my ex, I hate that I'm still talking about my ex 4 years later.
I
you
kind of
guys,
do
but, like,
too.
it's fine.
It's like case in point for the topic.
I know it is.
It's like, oh, okay. Got it.
But like, I heard about him recently, and honestly, I was hype about it.
Why?
Because it was negative news about him.
He's not doing well.
He doesn't look good.
He doesn't look great. Him and his most recent girlfriend broke up. He's hammered at the bar, like sloppy drunk, not looking good.
Might be gay.
Might be gay.
Not thriving, basically, is what you're saying.
Not thriving.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, hell yeah. Like, it's great to know that, like, I look good and I'm thriving and I'm doing amazing, and he's not. Because, like, I'm up, he's not. You know, he's down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it just made me feel good about myself. Not that, like, I wish any ill intention on him, but, like,
Well,
slightly. I mean, he broke my heart. But, like, I was just like, oh, so he's not doing great. That's great to know.
Yeah. A little like pick me up for the day.
Maybe I need to, like, grow up, though, and, like, wish him the best.
maybe. Are there other exes that you don't want to hear about?
No.
You want to hear
But
about
there's
all?
others that you do wish the best.
Oh yeah, that I'm like, oh my God, I love that he has a new girl. Love that for him.
Okay.
Because I just also recently heard that my first ex-boyfriend from high school has a new girlfriend. And I was like interested to see like what she looks like and stuff. But I wasn't like pissed or mad. I was like, oh, good for him.
How good is the feeling when you see an ex has a girlfriend and then you check her out and you realize you're hotter than her?
Oh my God.
Well, that's the best.
It's like I'm on cloud 9 when I see that or
Okay.
hear that.
That's like drugs.
Yeah, for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm high.
All right.
Yeah. I came up with what I feel. So, 4 years down the line, like love to hear news about the ex. And then like 4 days. But like 4 weeks, 4 months, I don't want to hear.
4 days you love to hear, 4 years you love to hear.
Mm-hmm.
4 weeks and 4 months you don't want to hear.
Yeah.
That actually weirdly makes sense. I actually
Mackie.
understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
agree?
Yeah, I'm with that. I get that. Yeah,
I love that, Mac.
that makes sense.
It took me like a second to like gather my thoughts on that.
Do you think the whole time we were talking, she was in her head?
I don't think that. I know that. That's exactly what happened.
But I was also listening at the same time. It was pretty awesome.
Wow.
Love that you can multitask.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, 4 days, like you're like, oh, like would love to hear if he was at the grocery store today. But like 4 months, like, bitch, I'm trying to play the songs to get over him. Please stop.
Yeah.
And 4 months, wait, did I just do that one?
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
weeks and 4 months, songs, trying to get over, doing my thing. 4 years, like, good or bad, news about him, I'm cool.
Okay. I feel like we're just different here.
I'm chilling.
Because I'm always wanting to hear.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that makes
No,
a lot
you're
of sense
not.
though, because
It
it's like
does.
in the immediate, you're like, I need to know because
I
I'm still
need to
very
know.
much in it.
It's very
I'm
fresh.
so
Emotionally.
obsessed.
Yes.
It's fresh.
And then you're okay after that. I'm trying to get over it. So
Yeah.
like, I don't want to hear it. Please don't put him in my head.
Like,
I'm not trying to do that. I'm
Windows
moving on.
down, Taylor Swift, like, I'm trying. Please do not text me about him.
Right. And then years down the line, you're emotionally out.
cool.
You're like, I don't care to move
Yeah.
on. So, oh, cool. Oh, he's doing well.
Oh.
okay. Or, oh, he's not doing well. Oh, well, you
Too
know.
bad. Sorry, I'm doing
That's what
fine.
happens when you break my heart.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, like,
Love it so much.
That
this girl that we're originally talking about, her friend sent her a photo of her ex. And like, it was like the rest of the car ride was talking about it.
Yeah.
It just ruins like the whole entire
how fresh is this?
She's about at the 4 month.
4 month.
So she's still in the
6
no
months.
zone.
Yeah, she's in the no
She's
zone
in the
for
no
sure.
zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's very real, especially in Nashville. I mean, when I broke up with Colin, I was getting texts after text, and like at the 4 week mark, I was like, literally,
Leave me alone.
like, I don't care that he was at Barstool. I can't hear that.
Do you guys stalk your exes on social media? Alex has never had an ex.
I mean, I dated girls in high school, but
like,
like
that doesn't really
it doesn't count.
But like, are you like a stalker on the socials when you guys break up? Or is it like
Oh,
block, don't want to see, I will never look at your shit?
stalking,
Oh yeah, same.
seeing when last active,
Yeah.
Oh, that level.
stalking Venmo.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
my God. Oh, Venmo stalking is my favorite thing to do.
Do you guys have yours to private?
For certain
I pick
things.
and choose. We
Yeah.
pick and choose.
All my transactions are private.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
the
playing that
worst.
game.
I
I'm
need
not
to
playing that game.
see your shit.
That's the
Yeah.
same as probably the same as like the tagged photos thing.
No, it is.
It's like, what's he hiding? And
Yeah, what are you
you're
hiding?
Right. Yeah, you're right.
If it's like, okay, so we were Venmoing for like a surprise birthday gift. That's private.
Sure.
But our day-to-day Venmos are public.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. Yeah, I don't know. No, mine's
I love
private.
Venmo
that
stalking is
Oh
one
my
of
God,
the
it's the
best.
best.
I mean,
It's
I
like-
don't think, or I guess you can be blocked on Venmo, but usually exes aren't thinking about blocking on Venmo.
No.
Unless it's really bad.
Have you guys ever found anything wild Venmo stalking?
I found out that my ex had a new girlfriend from Venmo.
How?
Because they were Venmoing
yeah.
each other back and forth, like
Yes.
pizza emoji, heart, love you. And I was like,
Wait, people are using descriptions on Venmo
you have
transactions
to.
for like messaging?
No, just like, hey, thanks for paying for the pizza.
like,
So it's like the
as
pizza
the-
emoji.
Yeah, but like I
As the
usually just put an
subject
emoji. Like people are writing
People
stuff
can
there.
tell you're married to Maggie.
Sure.
Because you're Venmoing back and forth. Like, remember when I went on a date with that guy?
oh my God, wait, we need to tell this story. People can tell that you're married to me.
We're not Venmoing back and forth. We have the same bank account.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But anyways, yeah, tell this story, please.
When you were dating Maggie, I guess.
Yeah.
I went on a date with a guy, and like what ended up happening was he ghosted me.
Yeah, he ghosted.
He was like, I'm going to a concert with a friend tonight. And I was like, oh my God. Next day I was like, how was the concert? And like, no answer. And then I went on Venmo because I'm like, I can't find anything on Instagram or Snapchat. And I see this girl and him are back and forth, like yesterday, 2 weeks ago, like airport drop off, like cute little sweet treat, whatever. And then I found the girl's Instagram, and then she was at the concert.
No way.
The night
That's
before.
how she put it together.
No way.
Yes.
You detective that shit.
Yeah.
Females are detectives in general.
I didn't even
Alex.
really
That's true.
mean
That is
to.
true.
Like, I was like, let me just see. I swear, like, maybe it even popped up. Like, I don't
You
know. And
didn't
then
go
somebody
looking?
sent me, like, maybe I went looking. I can't really remember. But somebody sent me the girl's story because, like, she tagged him.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, my God, that is insane. Like, no
Yeah.
wonder he goes to me and, like, oh, I don't know. Why do you take me on a date if you have a girlfriend?
Did you address it or did you just leave it?
Left it, unfollowed.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Honestly, proud of you for that because
Yeah.
I would have been
It
like,
was a very weird day for me because I had only been on one date with him. I didn't really care, but I was somewhat excited about
The
date.
potential, yeah.
Yeah, and the potential. And then I was like, do you remember that day?
Yeah, no, I
I was
remember
kind
it.
of like bummed. Like
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that kind of like sucked, but like whatever.
yeah.
I'm very resilient. My mom tells me.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
That's crazy to get caught on
Oh my
Yeah.
God. You can catch a
transactions.
lot of shit on Venmo. for
What I
sure.
mean, what else? What else are you
I've
just
never
finding?
I've never been in
That's my
that
biggest Venmo
situation.
story.
I know what I'm doing tonight. I'm just Venmo browsing. Like that's what I'm gonna do. That's my
And you don't
dessert
even-
tonight before bed.
You don't even need to be friends with these people. Like if you just scroll on like the homepage, like random ones will pop up.
Like somebody from like college.
Yeah.
Because they're
We'll
linked
see.
to the phone number.
Link
Yeah.
to Instagram, phone number, yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I've seen also, I mean, you guys know that I'm on a bad side of TikTok of people talking about cheating stories. So like
Yeah.
I've seen a bunch of Venmo
How's
stories
that
on
going?
TikTok.
I feel like you have less cheating TikToks recently.
I do.
Great.
I do. Maybe
A gift from God.
Great.
maybe they're getting filtered out somehow.
Thank goodness somebody did something on the back end to save you. Good Lord.
Wait, wait, I don't know how much I know about this.
Oh,
What
really?
do you mean? Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we've talked about this
We
a
haven't.
ton.
Okay, so like all of my entire TikTok for you page is just like, I caught my husband cheating.
Because you went super deep on what's her name, right?
Oh, Risa Tisa?
Yeah, probably.
Probably, but like I had a conversation with Mackie's mom and she was like, well, Kenna, no one's going to go on TikTok and be like, look at how amazing my husband is or look at what my boyfriend did. And I'm like, okay, you're right. Like people want the tea. They want the juiciness. So like that's all I kind of see on TikTok, but it's been less and less. But I mean, we had a whole conversation of Mackie being like, you have to get off TikTok.
I mean, you just like the drama, though.
I
Like,
love the
get
drama.
it.
No, but
Yeah.
but it's bad for her mental health and like her life because
I think everyone's a
she
cheater.
she thinks everyone cheats.
Sure.
And one time she literally got me in my head so bad. I'm like, oh my God, I'm being cheated on. Like, holy fuck.
I do think that
I'm
there
like
are
crazy.
relationships
Like, what
that-
the fuck are you doing to me? Like,
It's
damn
true.
it.
It's true. And then her parents were like, you're fucking crazy. You've got to stop.
My parents are like parents to her, but yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh, calling us and texting in 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, that's
Literally.
fine. It's your relationship, it's not mine.
Yes.
I wouldn't trust her for sure.
I'm like spiraling. It's like 6 a.m. workout. I'm like, I'm going to shed a tear.
No, she was actually like, she actually almost had to excuse herself from the workout class.
And I'm
'cause
not
she was
usually like that, but I
oh
like
my
it
God,
was
is
like
he
a
cheating on me.
It was like a month or so that she was just like, all men cheat, all men cheat, and I'm like, I'm having dreams, nightmares, but I'm glad she hasn't been talking about it recently.
I mean, you guys know we had this conversation about how I think that all men cheat, but I was like, I don't know why I think this way because like I had a
Yes.
great example of parents to look up to.
Yeah.
So it was like, what happened to me to think like I've
Right.
also never been cheated on
That
from
we
what
know,
I know.
of. That
Right.
we know of. Same
So,
with me. That I know of.
It was
You never know.
that we know. So
Yeah,
I don't
check
know.
the
I
group
just
chat.
it was really
Yeah.
the TikTok like rabbit hole that I went down of like so many stories.
That's like it's like when girls go down the true crime rabbit hole.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you're looking for murderers around
Yeah.
every corner. It's like, hey, it's okay.
It's like you're so paranoid everywhere you go.
Yeah, I'm a little like that recently.
True crime? We're just paranoid about getting killed.
I'm not paranoid. I'm just very aware.
Okay.
Very aware.
Like I am like fully head on a swivel, and I try to walk. I don't know. As girls, I just try to walk very confidently through like the parking garage and whatnot.
Yeah. Good. I mean, that's smart.
It's what you should do. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like
I'm never
don't
like
fuck with me.
I'm also just like the type of person that's like people that go to the extreme for certain situations. Like even I would say a tornado. I'm like, bruh, if
Oh.
God wants me to go in this tornado, I'm gonna go. Like there is no reason to like be sheltered at like we live on the 3rd floor of our apartment, which is like the top floor. And
It's
like
not that tall.
it's not that tall, but like everyone's like in the group, like, what are we doing about the tornado? And I'm like, I'm just going to chill because one, probably nothing's going to happen. And two, if it does, then unfortunately it's my time to go.
Sure.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you do love to say that. And, you know, I agree. But I do think I love the excitement of like the whole apartment complex and the staircase. It's like,
that is fun.
It's like, good morning, it's 3 a.m.
This is an unpopular thing to say, but like those crazy world events are fun.
Yeah.
Like they're scary in the moment, but like they are also like, it gives us all something common to be
Everybody
like, we're all
comes
involved.
together.
There's a tornado warning. And like to people who have had their houses uprooted and their lives ruined because of tornadoes,
True.
that's terrible to say. But also the truth is for those who make it out, it's kind of fun though.
I made a comment about that at work. I'm like, nothing's going to happen. Like, I don't know why we're freaking out. My coworker goes, well, actually, I lost my house 2 years ago in a tornado. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
You're like, yeah, I'm going to go outside now. I'm just going to sacrifice myself to the storm. I'm so sorry. You're right.
Dude, the storms are fun as fuck though. Like, get to leave the office. Get to leave the office early, or like the tornado, watch practices in school.
Oh, you thought
it was
those were
literally
fun?
the trial.
Yeah.
Or what was it called? Not the lockdown. Those were fun too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you talking about just like tests?
Yeah, the tests. What do
Yeah.
they call them?
Oh, what do they call them?
Like the fire drill.
Oh, yeah, drills. Yeah, drills.
I loved the drills growing up.
Really?
Including the lockdown drill.
Like the school shooter drills?
yeah, I was just like,
Oh, fuck.
Did you guys have a lot of those? We had a decent amount, but I'm older than you guys. How much was it when you guys were in
Honestly,
school?
I feel like it's way more now than it was when we were there.
I would hope
say
so.
like once every few months. But actually, those ones were actually scary. Actually,
We had kids find out that like you could just drop some bullet casings under the staircase and then report them to a teacher, and then we could get out of exams. Like that was this. I mean, this was like I was 7th or 8th grade, so it was middle school, which was probably like 2006.
Well, like 20 years ago.
Yeah, it was before school shooting got trendy, and it was like people would just like throw a bullet casing, not even a bullet, just like a casing of it. It's totally harmless, it can't do anything. And they would just throw it in the hallway and be like, hey, Mr. So-and-so, I saw da da da, and they'd report it, and then it'd be like, okay, lock down the rest of the day. We'd get sent home sometimes. There was like a streak because kids figured it out where it was like, all right, we're not doing anything here. The dogs would come and like sniff through all the lockers. Like it was a whole thing.
We had the dogs.
Yeah, we had the dogs.
Big time. They got one of our kids.
Yeah, they did.
Or
We got one of our friends.
Our friends.
Did you go to a public school or private school?
Public.
Okay.
Whole way through.
Love it. Love a public school.
Definitely.
kid.
I mean, no one's throwing a fucking bullet case like in our school.
Were you guys private?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
hybrid. She went half and half.
I
When
went
did you
public
go?
up until 8th grade, and then in high school, my mom was like, I'm sending you to a Catholic high school.
Was it because of you or because she just wanted you in that environment?
She wanted me in the environment.
Okay.
I don't think I was a bad kid.
What was the biggest difference?
Literally having to go to church.
Okay.
Like,
It was a Catholic school?
yeah, Catholic.
Okay.
Having to
Skirts
go
and
to
all
that.
that?
Yeah, skirts, uniform. Honestly, I loved having a uniform. I didn't have to think about
Love a uniform.
I do feel like that would be nice.
what
I've always
to
thought that.
wear every day.
Yeah.
It's like you're wearing this, you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone's wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah, I liked private school.
Yeah.
You were private your whole life.
Yeah, I don't know anything different. I don't know public
really?
school.
Always uniforms?
Yeah, my whole life. Kindergarten to 12th grade.
Interesting.
Then
Can
you
you tell
finally
I'm a
had
private
to
school
you had to
girl?
get a wardrobe when you became a college student.
Yeah, but I was disgusting in college, so I didn't even care about my outfits.
Oh,
I mean,
we
I
were
see
so
stories. I'm
gross.
like, no, you did not wear that to class.
We wore
Glitter
like
on
t-shirt.
from the night before, date
yeah.
party. I'm like, oh my God. My sister does it now. I'm like, whatever.
That's
Can't
just part
save
of
her.
it. That's
It's
part of it.
It is part of it.
God, I looked awful.
It's a part of life.
Yeah. But now, like, if I had class, oh my God, I would have
You'd be
so
wearing
much
this
fun.
cute ass outfit.
Yeah, I would love to dress up for class if I could again, but no more school for me ever again.
No.
I'd do it the same. Sweatsuits. Leave me alone.
Yeah, sweatsuits were cool. I mean, no, I was in like the sorority shirt that's like a medium with like shorts that you couldn't see. I mean, bad.
Yeah, bad.
Were you guys both sororities?
Mm-hmm.
Same?
Different schools and different
Right.
sororities.
Different sororities too. Okay, cool. What was sorority experience like? Sorority life. What was
God.
sorority life like is what I'm
We
asking.
might need to save this for another episode
Yeah.
because I could go. I mean,
We'll save it
Okay.
because it
Yeah.
would be good for.
it would be good for the college kids that listen to us.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Or like the girls going into
Yeah,
college.
for sure.
Yeah.
Because I
totally
wouldn't.
a thing.
I don't regret anything, but looking back, I definitely have a lot of thoughts.
You'd do it differently?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Not majorly, but slightly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about it next episode.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's hold that for next week. I think that'd be cool.
Totally
And
down.
like I'm outside looking in the Northeast, up from Massachusetts.
You don't know anything about
We
it?
don't really do Greek life like that. Like at our school, if you're in a frat, you're a loser who's paying for friends. Like that's how we viewed it.
Well, see,
Wow.
that's what I think a lot of people are saying nowadays.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. We shall save it.
Okay. Yeah, let's save that then. Let's do that
Right.
next week.
Well, that was fun.
Sorority episode next week.
Love it.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.